You good day, guys. Wherever you are watching me from, my name is Oluwaseun. I'm from Nigeria. I base in Lagos. I've been around for a while. I just felt that it's time for me to just try something different. Actually, I've been this kind of person that you call that is has been indoor. Just I shy away from social media for a while, stuff like that. So, but then I used up. I mean, just to get some certain things, into place and all of those things. So basically, I felt that it's time for me to just use my story to help somebody. I believe that this thing I want to start sharing. We help someone somewhere, around the world. You understand? So basically, I'm a forex trader. I trade forex. I've seen. I'm this kind of person. You would say that I've seen all in forex. I've been to the lowest point. I've seen all. You understand? So when you follow me and start following, my whatever my stories, you see, how far I've been in the industry. You understand? So basically I came across forex trading. I mean, far back when I was during my university days. I studied mechanical engineering from Ahmadu Bello in Ahmadu Bello University Zaria. That's the northern part of Nigeria. I was in my say 300 or 400 level when I came across forex, and I usually use the opportunity of the free Wi-Fi in my school. There in my school library, to usually go to the library, watch YouTube videos, do some demo trade, loss. I was so obsessed with forex at that time, to the point that sometimes I get signals while sleeping. In my dream, I just dream of maybe pound USD going up and all of those things at the end of the day. So all of those things culminates to my passion in trading forex. But then I couldn't really fund my account as at when I was on campus, based on the fact that how campus life is. There wasn't enough inflow coming in, so the be small one coming in like that. We are using it to buy handouts to even sustain yourself on campus and all of those. So I couldn't, and as at that time, the money 100 to raise. I mean, I think as at that time, the minimum amount you can use to fund your account as at that time was like $100. So to raise $100 at that point was just small, because Nigerian money was very valuable at that time. So I was just doing demo trade, talk to some friends about it. So everybody in my just know that this guy is have interest in this thing. So I use my free time to just walk around. There's a particular book like that I read by, I think it's John. Is it John J. Murphy, on technical trading? About 580 kind of pages book like that. I devour the book, read all kind of concepts, and it's basically because of my passion. I'm this kind of person that anything I want to delve into, I don't take it at the surface. I delve into it deeply. I so because of that, I get a lot of materials, read a lot of material, listen to YouTube videos and some stuff like that. So, but I couldn't fund my account during my campus. I mean, while I was on campus. But basically, after I left school, and then I started. Okay, after I left school 2014. Yeah, yeah, I left school 2014, and then I didn't go. Is it 2014 or 2015? Okay, I think I left school 2015. Then I didn't go to service until 2016. So 2016, we are still trying to manage life and all of those things. So, but to cut the long story short, supposed to start trading 2016, but eventually something happened, and I went into a business that, okay, let me go and start selling perfume to raise money for myself to be able to fund my account. In the process of trying to raise money to fund my account, somebody, you know enter my room and stole my laptop, and now I don't have a laptop, and I don't there's no money to fund my account. So it was just a double strategy tragedy at that point. So that delayed my what will I call it now? That delayed the time that I supposed to use. That delayed that time my funding my account. Sorry. So along the line, I think my coming fully back to trading was not until 2019 when my when I started. There was a time I even forgot about trading, but there was a conference that I attended in one of these prominent church in Nigeria, Avesta. That I came across a particular broker like that, and the broker happens to the name of the broker is Eagle Global Market. They give us opportunity to be able to fund our account in our local currency and as low as 10,000 naira. So that's catch my attention. So because at that time I can afford to fund an account with 10,000 naira, so I fund an account, stuff like then. That was how I just started coming back to trading. Now using my money to trade. So then everything was like I was just learning, making money, losing it, but I wasn't making withdrawal, making money, losing it. It was late 2019, and I started making withdrawal, and started making withdrawal a little by little, little by little, then lose money, make withdrawal, lose money, make withdrawal, lose money. It was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I you know, along the line, some of my friends started saying that, oh, this guy is into this thing, and he's doing pretty, a little well for himself, and you know, gave me some money and all of those things. Like they gave me some money, and we're doing. I mean, as at a point as at 2020 we're doing very well. During that COVID, I was doing very well, giving them their harrow high, you know giving everybody was happy. Not until august august 2020 2020, that was the day for me. August 2020, I will never forget that day. One beautiful Thursday like this, you know I think as at that time I was having about more than $10,000. Not if not close to $15,000 in my account. You know, I was. It was just I couldn't explain what happened to me that very day. But what happened to me is what we can call greediness in the whole concept of money management. You know, I I was to buy gold that very day. I was to buy gold, and I was expecting that, okay, gold is going to go up. Yeah, with all my parameters, gold supposed to go up. So eventually, that beautiful afternoon, I buy. I saw gold rallying up, so I couldn't catch it from the beginning. So immediately I saw it. So based on the fact that I know that the way price move in a random manner. So to go up, come down, go up, come down. So that was my idea. Eventually, I entered very big. Like I over leveraged my position that very day, because I load that market based on some certain expectation. It was a time that I was planning to get married. I was trying to get a bigger apartment, so I just felt that, oh, it's time for us to break through, to make a lot of money in the market. So eventually, I loaded it. I load the market. After I load the market, so I was the market was actually going fine. I wasn't wise enough to close it, but then because of overconfidence, so I was just waiting for it to keep going. And before I know it, this market just started retracing. So in my head, it's just retracement, it's retracement. Before I know it, before my eye, about $15,000 is giving me about $600. Like, I was afraid to even close that trade. I was afraid. Like, I was just hoping that it's going to go back up. It's going to go back up. Eventually, price didn't go back up. I have to close that trade at about $500 or something like that. And after that time, my life never remained the same. I mean, I went into trauma. I went into emotional trauma, mental trauma. Like, where do I want to start from? Who am I going to talk to? You know, I reach out to the guys that invested with me that this has happened. It was it was like the hell got loose on me and all of those things. So I'm going to stop here today. Some other time I'm going to do videos on how I went through all of those things and how God helped me out from them. And just keep you guys posted. So, have a good day. Some other time we're going to talk better. God bless you. Stay cool, you know, and keep making your money. Keep increasing your territory. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.